Hello and happy day, you beautiful players. Are you ready to learn what's going into Grounded's biggest update to date in today's vlog? Because I'm getting ready to share with you so much information that you're going to want to start updating now while you watch. My name is Shyla, and I am the social media manager here at Obsidian Entertainment. So let's get ready and buckle up, buckaroos. You don't have to go digging around for information regarding this sizzling update, as I have plenty to shell out with you, starting with the Crab Sandbox. This is the hot spot to check out right now, mainly because the new sizzling effect will cause your body temperature to heat up and you'll lose health until you die. So make sure to plan your route and stay cool in the shade or come prepared with the correct gear. More on that later. So how does one get in? Well, you can build your way up, find a new use for a traditional yard tool, find a path that you could climb. I know there are ways, so I'm sure you could figure it out. While trying to stay cool, you may see something shiny off in the distance during the day. Some may think it's a mirage, but the real ones know that there must be buried treasure, because what else do you hide in the sand? These little glimmer beacons won't appear at night, but you'll still be able to stumble across them. So dig them up and reap the rewards. Speaking of digging, you know who else likes to dig? Ants. No, really. Have you seen how many anthills there are in the yard? There's the western anthill, the abandoned anthill, and now a black anthill complete with a lab you can explore and a burgle chip to uncover and black ants to fend off. You know what? Honestly, it's one hell of a party down there, and you're invited. But if that isn't your type of party, maybe you'd be down for a session of Minotaurs and Myrmidons Volume 2, the new hotness in tabletop RPGs from best-selling game designer Mary Mimax. Well, you're too small to play this right now, but you can use your imagination for this game of imagination and check it out over at the picnic table, along with some extra goodies we left for you to explore, like the amazing Pebble Village lunchbox. Just don't mind the trash. Trash. Some see it as a pile of junk, while others can find hidden treasure. This new area is not called the trash heap for fun, though. I mean, you might get lucky and find a half-eaten Billy Hogg's hot dog here for the taking, which could be a delightful treat if you like moldy hot dogs.
Billy Hogg's hot dog, now with 100% less hog.
So 4 new areas opened up, but you'd be a fool to think that we'd stop there. Well, it isn't new by any means. We did revamp the Hazy area, with more discoveries to find and some new fun friends. So go on, check it out. Some new neighbors have moved into the backyard, and they are super excited to meet you. First, the infected weevils and mites have some new friends living with them that are exploding with joy to say hello. So don your fanciest gas mask and head out to greet the infected ladybug, infected gnat, and the most cuddly of all, the infected larva. Please, go on. Give them all a big friendly hug, or harvest them for their goodies and sweet fungal growth that you can loot and collect for later. If you venture into the black anthill, surprise, you'll find ants there. But not the current ants you're used to roaming the backyard. But you guessed it, black ants. Wow. Black worker ants and black soldier ants will be roaming the halls of the hill. So while they look pretty similar to the cousins across the yard, I will admit something is terrifying about seeing these little guys turn their eyes red before they lunge at you. Diving deeper into this hill, you should come across the latest and greatest in ominous practical technologies. What is it? Well, that's for you to uncover. Now, this next creature is known by a few different names. Pillbugs, woodlice, roly-poly, but regardless of the name that you know them by, you'll now find some sickly roly-polies out in the trash heap. Why are they sickly? I don't know. Perhaps it could be that they're living in literal trash. Another new creature that moved into the yard has taken up residency in the sandbox. These predators have a very slim diet with just 2 things on the menu: ants and you. These adorable little ant lions can be found throughout the sandbox, so saying hi to them should be pretty straightforward. The last new friend you'll find is the meaty gnat over by the trash heap. What's better than gnats? Meaty gnats. The meatier the gnat, the bigger the poop. To finish this section off, I want to take a minute to let y'all know that we have updated all creatures in the backyard to now have strengths and weaknesses to specific damage types. Ladybugs will now receive more damage when you attack them with a hammer in order to smash through their tough shell. Attack them with arrows, spears, and axes or daggers, and you'll have a harder time penetrating their spotted defenses, and they will take less damage. So the time to go out and experiment while you harvest is now. But please remember to give us feedback on all these new changes and new neighbors, so that way we can continue to improve the game and make it more enjoyable. We've shown you the new areas and your new friends. So now is a segment where we get to show you all the new armor and weapons. And while we show off these new items, I'd like to just talk to you about some changes we've made to the armor in general. We've changed all armor in the game as either light, medium, or heavy. Light enhances how quickly you'll regenerate stamina. Medium will not see any changes to stamina regeneration. And heavy, which will increase the amount of time it takes to regenerate stamina. You will see this classification on all pieces the next time you jump into the game. We have also added damage resist buffs to all pieces that are not part of a larger set, such as the Firefly headlamp, which is now not only classified as heavy, but comes with the damage resistance as well. A few sets have also had their set bonuses reworked to help balance things out. The Spider set, for example, had the movement bonus removed, but instead is now a great set for those aggressive, in-your-face types of players. We are very curious about how these changes are going to affect your current playstyle and strategies. So please continue to give us your thoughts and your feedback, so that way we can continue to modify and adapt along with you. What else could be new in this update? I'm glad you asked. Let's talk about the new and updated features, such as the Milk Molar system. These delicious yolk to girth milk molar vitamins for growing teens can now be found throughout the yard. These dense vitamin-infused pulpy centers are not only great for your teeth, but also come with the added perk to get yoked. The newly added smithing station will allow you to upgrade your tools and weapons using various globs you will now be able to collect throughout the yard. You will also be able to unlock glob recipes with burgle chips and then bake them in the oven. Because where else would you bake your globs? So be sure to check this out the next time you're in the game and add that hot freshness, cool spiciness, or sweet saltiness to your weapon and tools. Pets have also been updated with some features that I know you're going to love, like the fact that you'll be able to see them with the HUD marker. They will also notify you when they have become too upset with your lack of attention or food and leave you. They also have a small, accessible inventory you can utilize. And there is a new photo mode pose available called Pet. Look how cute the little guy is. Food has also been updated, and I know you're going to be pleased with the change. You will notice that food is characterized into two categories, snack and meal. Snacks never expire or spoil, can be stacked up to 5 per slot, and while they will reduce hunger, they will not activate the passive health regen buff. Meals are not stackable in your inventory, can still spoil, are grouped by tiers with the higher the tier, the longer you'll be able to go before your hunger starts depleting, and can provide a well-fed bonus. So be on the lookout for some new burgle chips with cookbook recipes for some great dishes like nachos, mac and bees, and the always tasty mite loaf. Along with the food revamp, we've also made changes that will affect the raw science economy, as we have adjusted the cost of purchasing certain items. Items and recipes needed to upgrade your base have been lowered, while vanity items have been increased. We have also increased the amount of raw science you will receive from analyzing resources, and removed the Alchemist Burgle quest type, so that way you won't have to wait to maximize your analyzing game. 4 new mutations have also been added for you to discover, and we have done some tweaking to the class-based mutations. These mutations no longer provide a passive increase to damage. Still, rather specific weapon types will offer a different on-hit proc effect, like the Chopper mutation, which provides a chance to stagger and interrupt your enemy's current action when using an axe. Along with this update, we have removed the burgle chip at the paint can and dispersed those recipes to other chips, added 2 new sign sets for you to purchase, increased the damage amount by 25% with all ammunition for bows and the crossbow, and made it so that weak creatures will now flee much further from you when they have low health. Oh yeah, your glide will now be canceled if you flinch, which makes a lot of sense, honestly. If you need a recap or would like to see everything that came with today's update, including a ton of information that I just didn't have the time to put in here, then click the link below and check out the patch notes. I would also like to take this time to suggest considering restarting the game to experience the backyard fresh. With all the changes implemented, we have been working hard to make sure that this game is everything that we want it to be. And the best way to get feedback is from those who start fresh and take the changes in as they're being introduced. There's still more work to do before Grounded reaches 1.0, and we look forward to continuing to work with all of you. You have been a fabulous community, and we are so thankful that you are all here with us to help make the backyard the game that we all want to play. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you out in the backyard. Stay safe and stay grounded.